All hell broke loose in Alberta and Saskatchewan today. That overproducing system we had in BC yesterday managed to move its way into Alberta, where it overproduced there, and in Saskatchewan, where it overproduced. And tomorrow it's going to be mainly focused on Saskatchewan, where I believe it will overproduce again. All right, hit like, share, subscribe. Caribou, other dude. Oh, that wasn't very good this time, was it? There it is.
This is bad news.
My God.
Falling out right now.
Anything could happen.
Get on!
Wow. I'll watch the video later. They try mopping this. So, of course, when there's tornado threats in Alberta, like a tornado warning in progress, Brandon Hauk often goes live. And if he's going live at that time, I often say, hey, Brandon, and then I jump in with them. So we were live, and storm chaser Hank Vliestra was on this storm by Reward, Saskatchewan, which is fairly close to where he's from in Wilkie. And lightning got a little too close to Hank at first. So we had this encounter while we were live, and he had a couple strikes that were pretty close, uncomfortably close, before that storm went tornado warn. Let's watch the first lightning strike. Tornado watch remains in effect on that eastern side of Alberta there. Severe storm in Wainwright right now.
Oh!
Yikes.
Heard that one.
Dang, I saw that one too.
So, of course, we didn't see the lightning strike, but we could sure hear that it was too close to Hank there. Way much too close. So then when tornado warned, and it was funny because at the time, Jenny Hagen, who's also been on the Meteorological Report a lot, although she's become very busy with her job in radio in Saskatchewan, so we haven't seen her in a while on the show, but she was out chasing tonight, and she caught a tornado in the storm just south of Hank. So during the broadcast, we were like, I hope Hank's on this one and not that one. And then finally he checks in with us and no, he's on the other one. And, oh, that's too bad. But it did go tornado warn, and look at the footage Hank got.
I'm actually in a tornado warning here. It's just the way radar indicated tornado warning for this area. It has a lot of rotation. There's an interesting spot over there. It's quite a storm for June. Sure getting rid of the smoke, the welfare smoke, which is nice.
Then on the Alberta side, tornado warn storm went for quite a while. Fairly close to the Saskatchewan border there. Went on for quite a while, but it didn't seem to produce, I don't think. There was another cold core funnel cloud that seemed to maybe touch the ground that this woman, Jerry Lee Arcand, I think we got. So we'll check her footage out here in a second. And then there was the crazy hail everywhere, golf ball size hail. There was marbles all over, toonies, loonies, you name it. There was major hail piled up all over. Here's Jerry Lee Arcand's video. First one, she's got a couple here.
Yep, that's a funnel for sure.
This is pretty humorous stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tornado.
That's a tornado.
Yeah, there's a tornado right there.
Nader alert.
Is that by Spruce?
Oh my God, there's a freaking tornado right there.
Not sure if it's on the ground or
Look
not.
how close it is to home.
Could very well be on the ground. It's sure low.
Oh my God, we gotta stop and look at it.
These guys are awesome.
My kids are at home.
Oh,
It's right there.
Right fucking there.
It's right fucking there.
Oh my God. A tornado. We just said, look at these funnel clouds and look, a tornado. Oh my God.
A baby tornado.
A baby tornado. You guys are beautiful people, I tell you. You're my kind of folk. And I don't know if that's a nader or not. Don't know if it's on the ground or not. But Northern Tornadoes Project will definitely be looking at these reports. Definitely. So I know Brandon did send this one to them because the one shot seemed like it might have been close. That is some great footage. You people are awesome. Wow. Lots of thanks to our good friend there, Brandon Hauk, the weather specialist. You can follow him on Facebook there. We're trying to get his followers up there. digital creator, and he's at the radio stations there, Boom 101.1 and New Country 105.7 there in Brooks, Alberta. Yeah, so he's always a good place to be looking. Storm chaser Braden Morriso right in the thick of the shit, man. Holy, look at that. Bob Kirkpatrick's got this in Cabri, Saskatchewan. Look at the hail coming down. Everything's coated. This is nuts. Amazing. What an amazing video. Wow, that is some wicked hail. I've seen it like that before. But, I mean, man, that's not an everyday thing. And how widespread the hail was. Very cold up top in the atmosphere. Very dry and cold up there. Storms are convecting up and hitting that cold. Man, it was making for some really interesting things. Unbelievable. Look at the hail. And there's so many of them. Kimberly Weatherall, who is aptly named, is in Edmonton area here. Look at the hail, and there's a Joey's only. Oh, God. I thought they were all gone. I never wanted to see another one. So I never had to hear people be like, hey, are you related to the seafood restaurant? Like, no. No, I'm not. I'm older than that seafood restaurant. Look at the hail, though. Good job, Kimberly Weatherall. Amazing footage. Amazing hail in Saskatchewan and Alberta. I know BC took some yesterday. And this video was put up on Alberta Storm Reports by Jan Boyerzan in Rimbey, Alberta. Flooding, localized flooding, torrential downpours, and hail. Look at the hail everywhere. Wait till she looks at the house here. And you see the hail is just streamed off the roof and laying in big piles there. And the water is just running down the street. Kimberly Miller saw a funnel cloud outside Edmonton, Alberta, near Edmonton. Yeah, a nice funnel cloud, not reaching the ground, probably cold core funnel. However, spooky. So as you can see, storms really went off in Alberta and Saskatchewan, and I think they're really going to go off again in Saskatchewan tomorrow. They overproduced in BC. They exceeded the expectations for not just the intensity in some cases, but the number of thunderstorms that went severe, but into areas that weren't predicted to go severe. So we saw that sort of similar thing in Alberta today too, where it overproduced. We saw more than we expected to see, and we even saw some brief tornadoes on the ground. Good job, everybody, catching all that. Anyways, Caribou Weather Dude here. Hit like, share, subscribe. Let's try it one more time. Caribou Weather Dude YouTube channel. That's a little better. Wow.